Now, there's no doubt these days that Asian culture sits at the very heart of British life. But what is life really like for the 170,000 Asians living in the East Midlands?
Well, tonight we conclude our two-part series in which young Asians give us their views on life in Britain. Our second report comes from J Singh-Sohal, a British-born Sikh and a trainee reporter here at Central Tonight.
Hello, my name's J Singh-Sohal, but everyone calls me Jay. I'm a third-generation British Asian and a trainee journalist with ITV News. You can easily tell I'm a Sikh because I tie a turban. It's part of my faith and identity to grow my hair long, and I wrap it in 5 meters of black cotton cloth. The turban is a symbol of self-respect and has great spiritual significance for all Sikhs. Wherever I go in my job, whoever I meet, I stand out as possibly the only British television journalist in a turban. A fact my family are proud of. My grandparents moved from the Punjab to the Midlands 40 years ago to find a better life. They never forgot their roots and made sure their children didn't either.
I know how I feel as a third-generation British Asian, but what are the views of other people my age? I've come to Nottingham Trent University to speak to young Sikhs here.
Like me, these students are all third-generation Sikhs. Talking to them, it was encouraging to hear that most had suffered little in the way of racism, until one day changed everything.
The only time I've received racism is after the bomb attacks.
They said the world would never be the same after 9/11, and for many Sikhs it wasn't. Overnight, the turban became associated with one man who wasn't even Sikh, Osama bin Laden. British Asians across the board were easy targets for racist abuse. The 7th of July bombings in London only made matters worse, with many feeling the term Asian had become synonymous with terrorism.
Some members of my family, after the 9/11 especially, they did actually receive just abuse because of the way they look.
People, you can see them, like, they look at you, if you're wearing a turban, yeah, they will discriminate against you because they automatically think, oh, he's probably religious. So obviously, as in, like, they've brought this thing about there being fanatic Muslims and stuff like that. Because they're so into their religion, they're going to be automatically terrorists.
To avoid such confusion, some Sikhs have cut their hair and lost their turbans. That saddens me. For decades we fought for the right to express ourselves, and now it appears the easy way to fit in is to lose our identity.
As for myself, I can honestly say I've never had any experiences of racism. The closest I've come to it was once in Nottingham when someone confused me for this guy here, Northamptonshire and England spin bowler Monty Panesar. And hey, who wouldn't mind me compared to a sports star like that? Look at him in action. For many British Asians, Monty is a positive thing. He's a British Sikh with a turban representing England in international cricket. He's a role model for many British Asians, including myself, and I would love to interview him.
I mean, we've got your role models within cricket, Monty Panesar, but not as many role models as, say, the black community has, and not as just generally known to aspire to know and to say, oh, they're there, maybe we can get there one day.
I think we gotta look at the qualities rather than the race. I think we stereotype, it's basically we're gonna look for is, oh, that person's Asian, that person's a white person, but what we really should be looking at role models is the qualities these people have in them.
Monty's quickly becoming a sporting legend, but he's also living proof that turbaned Brits can achieve great success without compromising their cultural identity. In my own small way, I hope to do the same as a TV journalist. If this film achieves one thing, I hope it shows that, like me, British Asians can contribute to society and still be true to their roots.
Another great film. One thing it didn't say about Jay is he's probably the male fashion king of the office as well, isn't he?
He is, yes, he likes his labels.